See, here's the thing you don't understand. I've been through the ringer because of you. I've been through the ringer because all you want to do is put me in matches with excessive violence. Wait a minute, what the world you mean you've been through the ringer? I mean, you've been through the ringer about as much as anybody else been through the ringer here in AOA. Whenever you go out there, you know there's always a risk involved. Well, not the necessary risk that you be making. You put people in risk by making these no count out matches, these no disqualification matches. I still can't believe I saw what I saw with that Chaos Reigns match. I need to, in fact, you need to put a stop to all these freaks of nature walking around here. Wait a second. I need to put a stop to it? Why don't you put a stop to it? I mean, you're making all this big noise, making all this protest. Take action. That's what you're called, right? Take action committee? How about you take action tonight? Yeah, you're right. I will take action. I will inform all these people that this stuff needs to stop. Actually, I was thinking about you taking action in the ring. In a tag match. You and Jason Wells in a little bit of a match tonight. Yeah. Because that's exactly what these people need to see. I agree. These people need to see talent. These people need to see greatness at its finest. And that's exactly what they're going to see. So as far as the match tonight, I'll let Jason know the news. Well, that's great. Good luck in your protest. I'm sure it'll go over great. For once, you and I actually agree. Thank you. What is up? It's your boy JNW Boss in the building, and this is the final episode before AOA Conquer All, and we are right here in Mexico City, Mexico. What a wild night! What with 3 or 4 actually huge matches to kick. Well, we're gonna kick off with one of them right now, man. I'm so hyped for this. I can't even talk. It's about to be Destry one-on-one with Dave for the first time ever, and Dave is prepping for his #1 contenders match that he will have with Monster at AOA Conquer All. And then also we have a huge women's triple threat that we're going to get into, and I'll talk about that later. Our opening contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at 320 pounds, Destry Carlton. Well, that's just trying to get back on his road, trying to get back on the grind, as you may say. Start beginning to try to pick up some wins for himself here in AOA, and he definitely had a chance to do that by picking up a win over the one of the guys that are going to be competing in a #1 contenders match to determine who's going to face his brother, or maybe his brother after Conquer All. I mean, his brother's the world champion right now, Darren. But is he going to be the world champion after Conquer All? Because he has to defend his title in an elimination chamber match. So depending on when he enters the match, this can be a great thing, or this can be an absolute travesty for Darren here. But anyways, I was saying, not only that we have this huge matchup to kick off the show, we also have a women's triple threat with Carolyn facing Dakota Kai and Angelina Spears. And then we also have, I can't wait for this. We also have the first ever south of the border brawl when Max Wolf faced James Black. That will be taking place in our main event. But the only way you win that match is by knockout or submission. And then we also have a huge champion versus champions match as the United States champion Jason Wells faces the All-Star champion Sean Wright ahead of his title defense at Conquer All when he faces Tyson Young, that being Sean Wright. But anyway, here comes the opponent. Introducing the opponent from Manhattan, New York, weighing in at 323 pounds, Dave. Dave really feels that a light has finally shined over top of him. I mean, he finally is here in AOA and he doesn't have to worry about Nate Shields or Dwayne Frost, and he is looking to settle his issues with Monster at Conquer All once and for all. As Dave pointed out, that Monster have not been able to beat him decisively. These two do not own a single victory, at least a decisive victory over these two, as their matches ended via controversial fashion or via double count out in some way, shape, or form. I'm looking forward to that match, and I'm pretty sure Dave, if I was him, I wouldn't look past his opponent in the ring right now, Destry and Dave. Here we go. Matchup is underway. I would like to welcome you guys to the Go Home show for AOA Conquer All. So, of course, at any point in this episode, you feel so inclined, feel free to click the like, comment, and subscribe, and also click the bell icon. That way you don't miss another AOA or AOR uploaded. But, oh my goodness! Especially with Last Stand coming right around the corner too. So Last Stand is going to be taking place first, and then followed by Conquer All. So this is a great time to be a part of this channel. So if you haven't done so already, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new, well, hopefully you do so after this episode. But anyway, we're finna going to work on Destry here. These two powerhouses here, and Dave is hammering away. He's hammering away on Destry here. And I wonder, if Dave is, maybe looking to end this match quickly. I mean, Destry is a pretty resilient guy. I mean, we saw him take that fall from back at Breaking Boundaries in Season 1. And he got tossed from the top of a cage to the floor on the outside by Nate Shields, which really, which injured him. It injured his lower back and injured his rib on impact. And ever since then, people have been kind of arguing that Destry kind of lost a step or two. Destry's really trying to get back in there. And Destry, you can say he had a chance to do that whenever he participated in the Ultimate Mission Battle Royal, and he was really, he was really a favorite to win the thing, and so would Dave. And Dave might be winning this matchup here. No, only a 2 count on the part of Destry. Shot over and over to the midsection, and a combination just dropping Destry. And there's not many guys on this AOA roster who can take the fight to someone like Destry. But I think David definitely is the guy that can do it. And, oh, man, with a spear cutting Destry in half. We better get a little bit of a replay look at that. Destry just got caught out of nowhere with the spear. A shot there from Dave, and this match has been really in Dave's wheelhouse. That's really been in Dave's court here. Into the cover, trying to end the thing again. A little bit of 2.5. He's getting a little bit frustrated. But again, probably Dave is looking to end the thing quickly because he knows he's going to be in a battle. He knows he's going to be in an absolute battle come Atlanta at Conquer All. Look at that. Oh! They tried to get that mess out of here. Tried to fly at Destry. That didn't really work. But finally, that allowed Destry the chance to get back in the thing. Nice hip attack in the corner. Into the midsection. Look at that. Oh, wow. Like a fisherman netbreaker. Beautiful work there from Destry. And Destry, look at the strength of the dude on display here. Oh, man. Military press style into the uppercut. Solid work. Ooh, chop to the chest. Shot to the chest again. Uppercut. Down he goes. Rough landing work. That's a rough couple of shots, and Destry with a spear of his own. You can probably tell Dave is a little weak, straight into the cover of it by himself here, and only a 2 count. To the back, and I don't think Dave really appreciated that all that much. Oh, nope. Oh. What a headbutt there by Dave, rocking the skull of Destry, who catches him with a discus clothesline, taking his head off. Goodness gracious, man. Only a 2 count. Only a 2 count. And again, as I pointed out before. And look at that. Oh, goodness. Oh, I need to start adding this to the intro. Hello, Premier Chat. Hello, Premier Chat. Who you guys got for this one? I hope you guys enjoy the show as well. And also, swing over to J-Dog channel as Heatwave, ECW Heatwave, is making its way down the pipeline. So there you go. There's that too. Or it may already be out, depending on when this is released. So there you go. Anyway. Well, wait a second. David got him up. That Dominator connect. They've really been using that Dominator effectively. Is it going to get him the win right here? And no, it will not. Wow. And I got to say, clever work on the part of Dave here. Going to work on the rim. Up over and out. Go Dave, and that left the wide open opportunity for Destry. I was saying Dave was being smart, kind of using the power move, working on the lower back and working on the rib of Destry, because Dave knows, the history of that injury, because it was during the midway of season 1 after breaking boundaries with the World Collide pay-per-view, that these two guys were actually on the same team. Oh my goodness. That these two were actually on the same team fending off the New World Nation. It's safe to say they've seen each other before. They know what each other can do. And we're going to see who can get the better off here in this one-on-one match. And what a power bomb on the floor. Referee had a count of 7. You guys need to get back in the ring here. Ooh. And first right into the ring post. Then again. Man, dropping. We're going to count to 9. And oh, wow. Both guys are back in the ring. At least a good amount of time to spare before the 10 count. They're going to go ahead and use that power again. Suplex dropping him. That's just so impressive. Former AOA World Champion in his own right. Definitely would love to get back there. Yet again. Look, he wants to get it. Oh. Double underhook. Oh, goodness. Oh, right on the top of his head, man. Goodness. That double underhook power driver connect. Down goes Dave. Is this going to be it for him? No. It's going to be one of those matches where you really get to see how far these two guys are willing to go. This is only the first match, too, no less. Great shot there from Destry. Ooh, and splash into the corner. Look at the speed there. Look at the speed of Destry. You got to say, Destry may have to rely on that speed a little bit more than normal. And he's starting to realize that, taking advantage, splashes in the corner again. Well, wait a second, off into the third corner. Oh, man, right there, dropping Dave and Destry going to the top. We usually don't see him do this because that's not really his wheelhouse, and that's the reason why. Dave catches him in midair with the choke slam. Down he goes, man. Out there in Mexico, they're thinking this is awesome. What a way to kick it off. What a match this has been to kick off AOA here. Get him off into the corner, and now Dave has a wide. Well, that would happen to Dave earlier. Dave coming back in this thing. Ducks under. Jumping clothesline connect. Down goes Destry. Destry is in a world of trouble here in this portion of this matchup. Look at that. That man, that's the fourth. And he delivers that thing straight into the cover. And 2 count again. I'm sure Dave is looking to put the nail in the coffin, but Destry is not making the thing easy for him. He's really showing himself. He really shows that he wants to get back in a title contention, whether that be a world title or anything. And, the Dominator connect. I think this is probably a wrap. This is probably a wrap here. And Again? The dude is out here wilding right now. The dude need to chill. I think he's just making Dave mad at this point. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But I don't know. He might mess around and make a mistake. Kind of showing why he's a former world champion here. And look at that. Look at that. Oh, man. Rib first. Off the top rope. Now you know things are getting desperate. When Dave... Oh! Now you knew good and well things were getting desperate when Dave, of all people, went to the top rope. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. That package power driver dropping him right on the top of his head. That's probably a wrap. Call it quit. End it. This end game. Destry firing up, but I think he knows deep down inside that they're going to take a lot more, and he's willing to bring more to Dave if it means he can pick up the win here. Clothesline again. He's going crazy. He's absolutely going crazy here. Here we go. Oh, well, look at that. We saw JB, the AOA World Champion, bust his move out to RJ to win his match. Is Destry going to win his match with this move right here? Is it going to work? I think that's a big dude to try to make some miss. And it's not working. Dave showing that strength, getting Destry up off of him. They're trying to go for a strike there. Destry counter. Destry staying alive. Going for that package power driver again. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. Well, I guess they might as well live it up into the fat lady thing. Is she going to sing right here, though? No, she is not. By the way, if y'all don't know that song, Famous Puddle of Mud, look it up. Old song. It's a good one, all right? Cool. Famous Puddle of Mud. That's your homework assignment. Now, wait a second. Oh! Over to the rim. Oh, good. Sure enough, I think these two have done their homework on each other. The fact that these two have been staying alive in this matchup for as long as they have has been nothing short. Oh, goodness. Look at that. Oh! Wow. That was rough. Oh, God, that was rough. That was every bit of the word rough. Oh, the choke slam on the floor, man. Shoot. I don't know how much more. I think Dave even recognizes that Destry can't really take any more here. This is it. Destry had a good run in this match. He really did. We're probably done here. That's it, man. Wow. Now, I got to give credit where credit is due. Destry brought his A game to this matchup. But Dave was just one step quicker. Dave was just on his A game just a little bit more. Dave was in the zone during this matchup. And I don't know about you. That's a guy that can mess around and become number one contender. Dave kind of proved that without the distraction of anyone around him, he can do some great things. But Destry showed that he still got what it takes. Just wasn't his night tonight. Destry still got what it takes. Dave sending a loud and clear message. He's not intimidated. He's not going to back down from anyone. And you know good and well he's going to bring a fight to conquer all. I'm sorry, Jackson. I ain't mean to interrupt you, dog. I was just in the zone. I ain't mean to interrupt you, bro. We cool? We cool? All right, we cool. All right, anyway. All right. But anyway, Dave picking up the win here tonight, man. I mean, what a win. What a win this was for Dave, and something that was desperately needed. Something that was desperately needed. And he about to hop on his bike and ride his way towards the Atlanta area. Dave is set to go. Again, Destry got nothing to be ashamed of. Wasn't it night? But Destry or Dave right now can ride away with a big time win in this opening contest. What a way to kick off all-out action. And we transition here Time for hype match number 2. Champion versus champion. The following champion versus champions match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 232 pounds, he is the current all-out action United States champion, Jay Morgan. Well, Jay Morgan is the guy that finally won some singles gold here in AOA. This is literally the first championship that Jay Morgan has ever held here in AOA. In the early stages of AOA, he had the chance to become AOA World Champion during his little feud with Monter and Kazarian, but it just wasn't able to pan out. He had a chance to become World Champion by winning the Ultimate Mission Battle Royal. He made it through Tier 1, and then unfortunately didn't really make it to Tier 2. That just shows the danger of that match. I can't wait till we get to that match again. But he also gained an opportunity when he faced Darren at Warzone after winning a number 1 contenders match to become AOA World Champion, or to face him at Warzone, but was unsuccessful there. I'm pretty sure Morgan is happy that he finally at least won a championship, got his mojo back and the girl back from all accounts as well. And here comes Mr. Sean Wright, baby. The current all-out action, all-star champion. He's set for prepping for his match at Conquer All against Tyson Young. But again, he can't overlook Jay Morgan here in this matchup. And his opponent from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 215 pounds, he is the current all-out action all-star champion, the Nightmare, Sean Wright. Sean Wright is indeed, well, he's responsible for causing probably the best nightmare of Austin Wallace's professional career back at Armageddon when he beat him for the championship in record time. He beat him in like less than a minute. And then he went on to embarrass him by making him come out in a donkey suit and have him dance around and prance around and everything. It was golden, absolutely golden. And it was a great night for Sean back in Armageddon. And so far, he had a successful title defense against Mac Wolf, and that happened during the season premiere of AOA. So if you like, go back and check that match out. I called it with my boy Third Strike, and they had a phenomenal contest. And I'm sure Sean had his mind kind of elsewhere, and he is set to face Tyson Young at Conquer All. And the question that's really kind of lingering on everybody's mind is Tyson Young being legit? Is Tyson Young being legitimate when he says that he's a changed man? I mean, we saw him come out during that season premiere and turn on, or not really turn on, but kind of stick it to Austin Wallace. And Austin Wallace was kind of blaming him for everything. So is he being genuine? I guess Sean right now is focused on Jay Morgan. And goodness, what a suicide dive to kick things off. And Jay's a little bit stunned here. Morgan more of the brawler, and we see Sean a little bit more of the high flyer. And I gotta say, it's been great to watch Sean Wright in action. I mean, no disrespect to Jay Morgan. I mean, it's always a good time to watch Jay Morgan out here in the ring. But it's been great to watch Sean and see how he evolved. I mean, I remember when the guy debuted, he was, so focused on his high-flying action. All right, a little bit of showmanship here between these two guys. And Morgan was able to capitalize, but I remember Sean was so focused on his high-flying attributes that it cost him matches. I remember him making a lot of rookie mistakes, but since then he really kind of come into his own, and since then, Jay Morgan has also evolved with his stuff with Johnny Money. And look at this, he even evolved in the ring, going to the middle rope. We didn't see him do that before, and he does it now. Doesn't go to the top rope, doesn't really go high risk off because that's not his thing, but this is his thing. I just love it. I love it. Baller's elbow drop connect. I love that stuff. Morgan going for the cover. Two, and kick out at two. Now, I don't know. Like, every time I watch Jay Morgan out here, he always puts a smile on my face, man. You know, the fact that this dude can go. He's one of the more flashier guys in this ring. Like in the ring, he's in there, doing the wave and all that stuff, doing the ball and elbow, all that. One of the more flashier guys. Look at that, the stuff like that. Bam. And again, that's the thing, Morgan. Oh wow. I'm being a little egotistical, clearly. That's the thing. I mean, that's probably why people don't take Morgan seriously. But he can obviously go. And what a leg drop on the top rope. 2. And, oh man. Oh wait, no, he let that up. What? Morgan, come on, bro. Why you let that up for? I guess he knew that wasn't going to be it. And, ooh. And I guess he was kind of correcting his judgment. As I always talk about before, pretty easy to armchair quarterback when we don't know what's going on. But look at this. Look at Sean, though. Throwing his body at Jay Morgan to take him out with a beautiful, beautiful cross body. We're getting back into the ring here. It seems like whenever Sean gets his high-flying offense going, it seems like it's hard for a lot of guys to stop it. And as much as I like Jay Morgan, as much as I'm a fan of him and Sean both, I'm willing to admit that, what a net breaker there. I'm willing to admit that Sean has been, on main control in this matchup in a 2 count. 2 count only. Right to the back there. Down goes Jay Morgan. Wait a second, Sean. To the outside. Springboard with the knee. And Morgan needs to find a way to counter Sean's quick offense. Need more of a brawler, yes. He's been in some ring with some big guys and been in the ring with some brawling, but it's very rare that he's in the ring with high flyers, such as Sean Wright. And look at that. Oh, man, it seems like Morgan can't get a grip on things. And Sean's just flying all over the place. That missile drop kick. Feeling all types of fired up, her. Now Sean setting him up. Silent drop. Oh! Sean missed. I think, that probably go back to what I was talking about. There's still a little bit of that there. He's gotten rid of most of it, but there's still a little bit of that there. If Sean is going to move so fast, he ends up messing himself up, and he does, which allows Morgan to take advantage. It's Buster off the top rope. Beautiful work there. And the cashing out connect. Cashing out. Is that going to cost Sean this matchup here? And not yet. Not yet. And Morgan staying alive. And this is only the first 2 matches. We've been getting this great action. We're only in the first 2 matches. And if this is what we're like here on AOA, only imagine what Conquer All is going to be like. Are we off the hook? And look at that elbow drop again for Morgan. Beautiful work. Crowd here in Mexico is loving this action. And I can't wait till our main event, probably one of the more personal main events we've had on the AOA. The south of the border brawl between Mac Wolf and James Black. But there's going to be, from my understanding, there's going to be no countouts and no disqualification. The only way you win that match is by knockout or submission. And those two with their jiu-jitsu background, but then also their uncanny ability to not keep their hands off each other. Ooh! And he ain't keep his hands off him. He just forearm right in the mouth. That's how you shut somebody up. Good. Goodness, man. Brutal stuff. Morgan looking to finish it. Counter by Sean. Drop kick by Sean. And Morgan now kind of rolling to the corner, trying to regroup himself. And to the outside goes. To the outside goes Sean. Jay to the top rope. Let's get it on. Oh, trying to go for something there. He missed. And wait a second. Oh, God. Oh, goodness. Nightmare Unleashed on the floor. Backhand angle. But the Nightmare Unleashed on the floor. Goodness, Sean. The dude does not care. All right. We're calling in the back of the head. I mean, they connect is full on, but I don't think it matters in this case. He's probably out after the Nightmare Unleashed on the floor, and he is. With that and the combination of the Silent Dream super kick. But man, both guys brought every bit of their A game to this match. Both guys brought it. Good job. I'm stunned, man. I'm not stunned because I don't think they can do it, but man, what a contest. That was a fun match. That was a fun match. Back and forth. Real frenetic, and it was right here where Dave Morgan messed himself up and kind of ruined the chances for him because it led right into that. Boom. Silent Dream. The Nightmare Unleashed. Here's your winner, the Nightmare, Sean. Right. I hope Tyson Young will watch him because that's what he's going to have to deal with. If he's fooling Sean or not, that is what he's going to have to deal with. Now Conquer also, I hope hope Tyson is prepared for Sean. I really do. Because if he is, I think he's going to be all right. But if he isn't, well, Sean might walk away still. You can't wait. Adrian Oxley, what the heck is Adrian Oxley doing over there? And Sean went to the crowd to celebrate. Wait, what the heck is Oxley? DDT from Oxley? What is the dude doing? I mean, we haven't seen Adrian Oxley in a while here on AOA, but just what the heck was that about? I was taking off. He just did a hit and run. Oxley just did a hit and run to Morgan. What was that about? Let me guess. He's just another line of them challengers that's sitting there going to come up in here and going to tell me how you're going to beat me at the Elimination Chamber, right? Is that exactly what you're going to tell me? No. Actually, I'm actually here to say that I hope you and I get in that ring again. I hope that you and I I hope that you and I start out the Elimination Chamber. Because that way I can prove to you and I can prove to all these people that you beating me, actually, how about that you wasn't going to beat me? Wait a second, what now? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you heard me. You wasn't going to beat me. If it wasn't for Aleister Black showing up, I would be the AOA World Champion right now. Wait a second. You said if it wasn't for Aleister Black showing up, you would be AOA World Champion right now. But who had control before Aleister Black took over? I did. Good point. I did, ATJ. And I'm not going to front. You're a top guy. You're about on Rivers' level. And he brought a fight to me and you were doing the same. I'm willing to admit that. But you want to come up here, come up in my face and sitting there telling me how you would have beat me for the world title? Get a grip, homie. Get a grip. I hope you and I end up in that Elimination Chamber too. That way, I can show you and all of these people here what I'm really about. I'll see you in the chamber. Well, I guess we'll see what those guys are about inside the Elimination Chamber. And coming up next, it is someone that you heard reference there. Okay. Taking a break, man? All right. Well, I'll keep doing my job then. Seats will be warm. Anyway, Jack went to go take a break or something. But anyways, one of the guys that they mentioned, Johnny Rivers, is in action next against Andrew Lance, who will also be one of the participants in the Elimination Chamber, and talk about a second chance for Andrew Lance because he lost at Armageddon to Darren after miraculously winning the Ultimate Mission Battle Royal despite him being an AOR talent, which now AOR done so successful that they're their own entity and no longer a developmental brand, but still. And so he gets a second chance because he beat Aleister Black for his spot. Because Andrew Lance goaded Aleister Black into taking him on for a spot and took advantage and won. And here comes the guy you can argue is really on the cusp of being a world champion here in AOA. But the dude, the former AOA United States champion, has had classic after classic after classic with people for that title. And since then, he has been one of the guys to raise his game. And he has the chance to do that here in this matchup. He has the chance to raise his game exponentially. We beat somebody that was a former #1 contender for the world title. And despite you want to say about Lance's win-loss record, because I know that's the first thing to come up in conversation yet, he doesn't have the best win-loss record here in AOA. He lost significant matches before his match against Derek. He really did. He lost to Aleister Black at Warzone. We're not going to forget that. We're not going to dispute that. You know, he lost a good bit leading up to Armageddon. But I think at Armageddon, he really kind of proved to the entire world what he's made of. He proved to the entire world what he can do. And now his thing here for season 2 is the trance of Lance. And he's been telling everybody that listens that he put Aleister. There's a reason Aleister was willing to put up his spot against Andrew, because Andrew put him under a trance. I don't think he put him under a trance. More or less, Aleister got sick and tired of him running his mouth, but you know, that's hearsay. But anyway, Johnny Rivers ready to rock and roll against Andrew Lance here in singles action, and I'm sure Johnny doesn't have the best memories of Andrew Lance, because last time these two was off in the same ring against each other was back in Mission X, and you can kind of blame Lance for Rivers kind of being on the shelf for about a length of time that he was on the shelf for, because Destry was going for a back suplex. Lance punched Destry, which caused Rivers to fall right on the top of his head and neck, and he was seriously hurt after that. And we right to the face. I'm sure Lance is gonna target that. I'm sure Lance is gonna go for that. Great counter there from Lance. And the crowd here in Mexico not really believing in this little trance of Lance thing here. But he might be a victor in this match. Who knows? With a clothesline there, down goes Johnny Rivers. He's already kind of in a little bit of trouble here. Lance is learned a little bit. Look at Johnny though. Here's a springboard block, but the beautiful work there. And Johnny Rivers, I think looking to use this matchup as a pedestal to get himself in a higher place. Nice throwback. I'm pretty sure that was a throwback to Lance to the day when he had that mullet. People call him mullet man and all that stuff. Everybody was getting on this guy for that. Here we go, cross body. Beautiful cross body, great work by Johnny. Straight into the cover here. Probably might end this thing quickly. And a 2.5 as this matchup rolled on. Sure, Rivers looking to go to work here, and he does. Beautiful work right there, really trying to put this match away. Okay. Maybe he got a special date to get through. Maybe he went to go explore the town. Maybe he went to go explore the city of the beautiful city of Mexico. Ooh, a kick right there from Lance. Lance ain't really much of a springboard. He got in the ring, caught him with that forearm, really kind of stunned. With it. They got him up over the top, and look at that electric chair right into a German suplex. Beautiful work there by Lance too, and only a 2 count connect. Only a 2 count. Sure, Lance is still in the process of trying to prove himself. If he can beat someone the caliber of Johnny Rivers, again a former AOA United States champion, had one of the best matches. He had 2 matches and neither one that could potentially be considered the match of the season. His Iron Man match against A2J. Back at Onslaught, and then his match against super kick. Super kick already. This super kick game is on point. Lance needs to know that. Trying to catch him again. Maybe got a little bit too greedy. Maybe he got a little bit too greedy with that one. Got a little bit too greedy with that one. Lance saw that second one coming, and only a 2 count on the part of Lance. And again, Johnny probably got a little bit too greedy. Now look at that. Just driving a knee into the side of the head. I didn't really feeling Lance here, but probably because they're all pro. Johnny River, look at that. They're counter there from River. Now River's taking firm control here. I'm gonna let drop kick down and go. Uh-oh. They're looking too hot for him. Ooh, they put to the midsection. Look at that. Flips over. Oh, get that mess out of here. Gotta go for something there. But look at that. Oh, what a spine buster from Lance. Catching River line in motion. It may be in and only a 2 count again. Two young guys really trying to find their way here in AOA. You can argue Rivers is trying to climb that ladder, trying to get back on his high horse. He's looking at a championship to his name, and Lance is still probably on that mission to try to get people to believe in it. But there are people who didn't think Lance had a shot in the world at winning an Armageddon. Even despite his effort, despite how he was doing. So I'm pretty sure Lance was still on this mission. Oh my goodness. I'm sure Lance is still on this mission to prove his doubter, to prove his naysayers wrong. And he might be doing that with a running elbow drop there from Lance. And ooh, belly to belly on the floor. Ain't looking too good here. Johnny Rivers. Look at that, the swinging net breaker that we see him hit, but he hits it on the floor this time. Goodness. Wow, stuff right there. We're going to count of 4. We're going to count of 5, man. We're going to count of 6. Lance in there thinking he won the thing. He probably did. What a brutal landing there. Now he's back in. He's back in. Lance is getting a bit too cocky. Lance getting a bit too cocky. Super kick. Lance was getting a bit too cocky. You ain't pro like that yet, Lance. You ain't pro like that. As much as you think you are not pro like that. Johnny River with a throwback again, making Lance wish he had the mullet. Oh my goodness. Off the rope goes Lance, flies under. Hurricane run. And he tried to escape, but not a brother River they having that mess. He ain't letting you escape, homie. He ain't letting you escape at all. You ain't going nowhere. I mean, Rivers is just, he's on something, man. He's on something different tonight, bro. Rivers is looking to potentially end this matchup. I mean, Lance got too cocky for his own good. Got way too cocky for his own. Wait, going to the top rope. Look at that double rotation moonsault. First time he attempted it, he got cold breakered. But fortunately, ever since then, he has had success with connecting that move. Is he going to get him to win, though? Is he going to lead to a win at some point? We'll find out. Oh, wait a second. That backflip counter. That backflip counter from Lance right into the, oh my goodness, trance of Lance. That's what he called it. Connect, but rope break. Man, oh, that gotta suck. I mean, you feel like you had that match won and then you get caught with a rope break, man? Ring awareness. Uh-oh. Trying to go for something there. Pick him up over his shoulder. Oh, his lower back gave out. Lower back of Lance gave out there. Forearm. And it's oh! Okay. Good counter, Lance. And that counter almost got him the victory. That counter almost got him the victory. Beautiful work. Got the midsection shots over and over again. Look at that. Back. Uh-oh. Hey, he's back up, bro. Oh, nice counter from Lance. Ah, good work. kind of keeping the momentum going to avoid River, but wasn't able to avoid him that time. Spinebuster. Spinebuster connects. Lance. And then dire strength there. Ooh. Well, after that kick to the side of the head, I think Tweety Bird is Lance's best friend at this point. Good. And wait a second. Possum, you play Possum. Is he going to get a win here? Not yet. I do. Net breaker again. What is up with these guys tonight, man? I mean, seriously. Lance bringing his A game. Rivers bringing his A game. Petrie and Sean brought their A game. Oh my goodness. Oh! That's what you get. That's exactly what you get. You got all cocky. You got all confident. Then they're acting like you had it, and then you got your jaw kicked off. And Rivers picked up the win over one of the men that was supposed to be in the Elimination Chamber match for the world title. Because he let his own ego get the best of him. He got so cocky, he got so confident, that allowed River multiple chances to get back in this matchup. I think safe to say Lance still got a lot of learning to do. Because any pro would have took advantage of a beaten River and not, did what he did. So, that, my good friend, is the fault of Andrew Lance why he lost his match. Absolutely, he kind of had no excuse to lose that one. He really did. But Johnny Rivers picking up an impressive stock rising victory here on AOA. If he can keep up stuff like that, then he'll be in business. Congratulations to Johnny. You earned that one. Especially with Lance being an idiot as we move on. The following suicide mission is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from a place of positive reinforcement, the two dopest idiots walk in the face of God's green earth, the team of Jason Wells and Austin Wallace, the Take Action Committee. Let me see that. Give me that paper. This is what you leave to road? You left here to write this? You are a genius, man. You are absolutely golden. Thank you. Because Wallace running his mouth to the ice earlier, you guys saw, made the efforts about to make these guys take action. Against who, though? That's my question. Oh, God. Okay. Clean up on aisle 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this is a tag match? This is a tag team match? Who is his partner? If he even need one. I mean, plus. Oh, this is gonna be great. Okay. All right, this is gonna be great. At least for thinking, it's a little bit of a warm up, I guess. For his match with Conquer All, because he's gonna need to be in a serious mode for that match. If he's gonna be in a 3-on-1 handicap match against the Twisted Disciples and Lucian. He made the challenge. I don't know why, But he made the, well, no, I know why. He made the challenge because he was getting sick of the attacks between those guys. And we heard Ace talk about how Forsaken wasn't seeing the bigger picture. Wait a second, Austin Wallace getting into the, well, Wallace got a shot in. Does he even have a partner? Oh, that's his partner? Oh, Lord. Headless Horseman Austin Wallace already. Chaos is Forsaken's partner tonight. But the deal is, he's not going to have a partner at Conquer Headless Horseman again. Oh, my goodness. Take action, Austin. Go ahead. Protest. Protest. Please protest. Because I would love to hear these guys. Oh, my. Well, they say he wants to protest against the freaks of nature there in AOA. Oh, goodness. Chaos Warp. Chaos Theory. And then goes Jason Well, because he can get some of this too while he's at it. Springboard. Oh, nope. That was going to springboard. Nope. It's going to hop to the outside of the ring. Chaos Warp. No, Chaos Theory for him. All right. So, it's cool that he has Chaos out here now because he's not going to have him at that Conquer All here. That's the Chaos Warp. And I'm sure this is a bit of revenge here because Wallace challenge actually went one-on-one with Chaos for the All-Star Championship during Austin's tenure with the title. And of course, Wallace escaped via counter. Ooh! He escaped from getting himself disqualified after Chaos murdered him 99.9% of the matchup. And now I think, Jason tried to go for an attack. That didn't work. And in comes Jason Wells. You should have just stayed on the apron, buddy. You would have been fine and dandy, wouldn't you? Oh! Is your allegiance worth it now? Is your allegiance with Austin Wallace worth it now? Oh! Maybe being an interviewer wasn't such a bad thing after all. He's probably thinking. Maybe I would be a lot better off than this. This is not going good. Alright. Well, Headless Horseman to Jason Well. Here's your victim by Cole. Alright, well, we're done here. That went about as well as you expected in that to go. Well, Chaos Everything put in swift work here. Very swift work. But the thing they got to keep in mind, the thing that Forsaken got to keep in mind is he's not going to have that help. That Conquer All. He's going to be in there in a 3-on-1 handicap match. He's going to be by himself against those three. So I hope that they can kind of use this night to just get some of his frustration off of him, to blow off some steam. I hope to use this night to just blow off some steam because he got to be at 100% focus come Conquer All. Because if it's not, I'm willing to admit, I don't like Forsaken's chances if that's the case. Hello to big boy. Well, it come down to this, hasn't it? I'm pretty personal between you and I. And this whole time, you've made me look like the bad guy. And you made me look like the bad guy because you say I sabotaged you. I prevented you from getting here to AOA sooner. And I technically did admit to it, but it was for your own good. But yet I've been the bad friend here, apparently. So, you kept making things personal. You brought the two back into this. You've cost... no. You attacked the indie worker for no reason. And then you attacked our trainer. But yet I'm the bad friend. And even with you doing all of that, I've only made things personal with you on a professional level by costing you the United States Championship. But it's not like I made things on a personal level, because it's not like I messed around and told the world that part of the reason that you didn't get signed here to AOA in the first place is because you were dealing with an assault charge.
Wait, what?
Yeah. We was out at some club somewhere, and we were getting down and hanging out, and somebody recognized you. He walked up to you, and then he started just talking junk to you because he was all belligerent and stuff. Started talking junk to you about how you were a failed wrestler and everything, and you jumped him, you stomped him out and did all that and put the dude in the hospital.
Goodness.
Yeah, I was the one that helped you. I was the one that bailed you out, right? Right. It's not like I messed around and told the whole world that that I was the one that typically had to be the designated driver when you would go off and do stupid stuff.
Oh, man.
And even when I was stupid enough to let you drive that one time, your stuff got caught in my car. Yet I still paid it off.
What a friend. That's all.
But yet I'm the bad friend, right? I'm the bad friend, yeah. I was the guy that when you walked in on your ex doing whatever she was doing to some other guy, despite the obvious warning signs you were getting, who was the one that you called at 2 or 3 in the morning bawling your eyes out? You called me. And I let you stay in my place because she kicked you out, didn't she?
Dang.
But yet I'm the bad friend.
Just like that?
Oh, snap. I said that on camera? I just said that in front of people. Well, good. Because now I know I have you at your best. And since I got you at your best, there's going to be no excuse when I beat you. And there's going to be no excuse when I beat you inside that chamber. I'm making it my mission to eliminate you, man. So far tonight goes, let's brawl. Well, let's brawl indeed. I can't wait for our main event, the South of the Border Brawl. Mac Wolf making things pretty personal with James Black, his former friend, ahead of their match. Dang, man, okay. Well, anyway, Jackson just bailed on us again. Hey, be here and do your job from now on, please. Thank you. That was funny, though, as you said. Do your job next time. Apparently, he's getting chewed out by Mr. Bloomberg for that. Bloomberg wasn't too happy about that, so whatever. Screw him and his opinion for all I care. But anyway, here comes Carolyn Amber. Again, being a triple threat match as she is preparing to face Trish Stratus for the AOA Women's Championship at Conquer All. And Trish and Carolyn been trying to reveal who this mystery attacker was because for weeks upon weeks, women were just getting laid out, including Carolyn herself. And we don't even know about who. But she seemed like she knew more than we knew on the last episode, but we still didn't get a definitive answer. So welcome back, Dakota Kai, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, last time we saw her was at AOA Armageddon where she had a match against Carolyn Amber for the Women's Championship here. So let's see how she does in this matchup. I'm happy to see her again. I really am. I really am. Dakota Kai, such a great athlete and brought a fight to Carolyn in a big way at Armageddon, but just wasn't able to pick up the victory. Came up short there. Pretty short there. I guess we'll see what she does now. She's in a match against Carolyn and another former AOA Women's Champion. In fact, I was about to say the first, but that's a lie. We don't talk about the first Women's Champion, do we? Anyways, here comes Angelina Spears making her way down to the ring. Angelina's had her issues with one Madison as of late, because apparently, according to Madison, Madison been going around saying that Angelina is the reason why she's a little off the wagon now. Because Madison apparently been wanting to face Angelina, but according to Mr. Pac-Man, apparently Pac-Man been telling Madison that Angelina isn't worth her time, or that Madison isn't worth Angelina's time anyway. I don't really know how I feel about that, because Madison has definitely been proving herself here in AOA. But just made the wrong move, angered Angelina. So I guess we'll see how things unfold between those two women. But right now, Angelina kind of got her eyes. Gonna get her eyes on the prize. Gonna get her eyes back to becoming the AOA Women's Champion. She can definitely make that step if she wins this matchup here tonight. Carolyn Amber, Dakota Kai, and Angelina Spears. This is all a chicken. Matchup is underway, and here we go. Dakota Kai starting out hot against Carolyn Amber. Good work there. Ooh! Body block there from Carolyn. Now Angelina beautiful counter from Carolyn. All right. Showing off a bit of that power, a bit of that strength on display there. I don't blame her. Good work there. Went in too hot, crossed us up into the corner. Now Dakota will take advantage of Angelina with a snap suplex right near cover. But end the thing quickly. Not even a 1 count on the part of Angelina. Now look at that. Ooh. Those are right into Dakota, who's up on the top rope there. Beautiful offense and great awareness from Carolyn. Carolyn got amazing awareness. Was able to get around so quick in that ring. She's just putting the boost to Angelina. And she beat Angelina to become Women's Champion back at Warzone. But wait a second, nice counter there from Dakota. Look at that, Dakota with a crucifix, trying to end the thing quickly. Referee taking a minute to get down there. Is it going to make a difference? And it probably did. And again, it probably didn't, because there was only a 1 count. Look at, back of suplex, dropping Dakota right in the back of her head. And Angelina and Carolyn, here we go. Angelina, that striking display on display yet again. So prolific with her striking. So agile. So precise as far as her striking goes. It's pretty scary sometimes. Look there to Angelina, not followed up with the cover. Look at that. Off into the corner. Goes Angelina, and now this match is kind of turning into favor. Dakota Kai now getting some offense. Trying to go for a chop. Carolyn counter. Good counter there from Dakota. Good work. Off the rope. And, I call it a power slam. Goodness. I'm talking about that strength on display there. Got her up over the shoulder and a back rope. So Trisha's probably watching this thing, knowing she can just face Carolyn Amber at Conquer All. I hope she knows what she's doing. I really hope she knows what she's doing, because this all could have been avoided. That the leap! That leap, though! 2, and kick out at 2, so close. So close. It's so far away. With Dakota Kai for picking up the win here. Dakota showing off some kicks, yo. Kick. And put to good use. Now Angelina and Dakota going at it. Angelina got control of this exchange, and drop kick right into the rope there. And look at that, and forearm. And elbow. Oh my! That's the type of striking stuff I'm talking about. That's the thing that makes her so scary to deal with. Ooh! Shot there from Karen. Whoa! Look at work by Angelina. Angelina, beautiful counter. Wait a second. Chiropractor. Chiropractor connect. She's probably going to need it. What a win it could probably be. No. 2 count only. 2 count only. Wait a second. Carolyn getting the arm across. And Carolyn is pretty winded here in this match. And I got to admit, I kind of don't blame Carolyn. This is the first time she's ever been in a matchup like this. I gotta say, for Carolyn, she's lucky that her women's title isn't on the line here, because we know Carolyn, she's been pretty used to one-on-one matches here in AOA. Hasn't really been in any really multi-women matches throughout her wrestling career. That's about her time here in AOA and over on NXT. Ooh! Carolyn turned her back with the left for Dakota. Oh my! Carolyn turned her back, which allowed for Dakota to take full advantage as she did with the frog splash. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go, Dakota yet again. He's feeling it. Feeling like she got something going here. Crossfire. Beautiful work right into the cover that may be in here. And 2 count only. 2 count only. Oh, goodness. Look at Carolyn. Oh, goodness gracious. What a powerbomb into the corner, and Carolyn picked up the win. Wow. Well, that was the scary thing about... Oh, my God. That's the scary thing about Carolyn. And I guess as we move on from that, at Conquer All, it will be Sean Wright and Tyson Young one-on-one for the All-Star Championship. We saw Sean Wright in action earlier. The question is Tyson Young setting him up, or is this a genuine change? We'll find out at Conquer All. We're going to be off the hook, fam. Now, in addition to that, we're not done yet. We're not done yet, because Conquer All going to be stacked, as I put them before, that 3-on-1 handicap match, Forsaken versus the Twisted Disciple. I don't know how good this is going to be. I don't know how bad this is going to be. But this is probably going to be a hard one to watch if the Twisted Disciple have their way. But if Forsaken has a game plan, then he could probably pull something off here. He had Chaos tonight. He's not going to have him at Conquer All. I hope Forsaken knows what he's doing. And I can't believe I'm saying that about this big guy, but I hope he knows what he's doing, because if he's not, that's going to be a difficult one. And this one is just going to be a straight up fight here. Dave looking to get a shot at the World Championship, a fair shot at the World Championship, but he had to go through Monster first to do it. And they're going to clash in a #1 contenders match for the AOA, for the opportunity, to face the AOA World Champion. So I hope we get some type of resolution. And we just saw Carolyn pick up a victory. So we'll see how she does when she faces Trish Stratus, because Trish been to the top of the mountain before. Trish has been AOA Women's Champion. So is Carolyn's mental headspace, is it going to be all the way there when she faces Trish for the Women's Championship? Because if not, Trish is going to walk out of here Women's Champion. And speaking of mental headspace, it's going to be James Black. Well, James Black is going to be competing on our main event next. But it's going to be James Black, A2J, Andrew Lance, Max Wolf, and Darren, AJ Styles, right, I almost forgot him too. And then the other guys that he just mentioned. And then the Elimination Chamber match for the AOA World Championship. I hope Darren's ready, because this is his toughest test to date inside this Elimination Chamber. But Max and James probably might take each other out with this South of the Border Brawl before we even get there. So I hope they're ready, because this is going to be something special.
What are you laughing at? Oh, I'm not laughing at nothing. I was just over here minding my business, and then you decided to walk up in here and get in my face. But I know what you've been up to. You're sitting there losing to Chaos and Forsaken, aren't you? Oh, ha ha. Or at least I'm in better shape than your boys were after they got beat up by the Switches of the Cycle. Oh, really? Well, let me tell you this much. I've relayed into those boys. I've told them that they need to step it up. I told them that in order to be a part of Pac-Man and Company, you got to be winners. And if you're going to be winners, then you got to make that money. And the money makes me a very, very happy man. So trust me, whenever Weapons of Mass Destruction comes back, you will see a different side of them. You will see they will be back and better than ever, to the point where VI will have to make new tag team championship for AOA. Really? He's going to give it to y'all two for what? Just to lose it to someone else again? Or at least we can say we were tag team champion. Unlike you and your little running buddy Jason Wells there. At least we can say that we're winners. You two winners. After the performance y'all just put on, yeah, we're winners. And I would love to see the look on your face whenever, I don't know, Weapons of Mass Destruction loses to us. Wait, Weapons of Mass Destruction losing to you two? Are you out your mind, man? But then again, you gave me an idea. How about I see this on the marquee? How about Weapons of Mass Destruction versus Take Action Committee? How about it? In fact, how about I go talk to the Ice right now and make sure that match happens for Conquer All? I'm in. I'll see you there, Pac-Man.
Well, we might have another match added to that Conquer All pay-per-view now. And it's about that time for our main event of the evening, so let's get this thing going. The following contest is the South of the Border Brawl. Now here are the rules. There are no countouts and no disqualification. The only way you can win this match is by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 229 pounds, James Black. Now you can probably get James Black is about to be at his best, given the comments that Matt made earlier, kind of putting Black personal business out there. But that's really kind of how this whole thing started, didn't it? By James Black specifically. James Black was the one who started this whole deal in the first place. Brought up personal path between those two that should have been all right, either just kept between those two or left in the past, and then painting Max in a bad light to, honestly, for me, just comes out of jealousy. They had a match at Armageddon, and then since then, Black kept pushing the envelope. Or before the match at Armageddon, Black was pushing the envelope by bringing Fatu back into this, Max's old rival, by insulting their trainer. And then recently going to an independent show and just attacking an indie guy for no reason because he knows Max enjoys the sport of wrestling. Enjoys the thing of pro wrestling. So this is about to be a fight. And these two got involved in brawls and scuffles over the past couple of weeks. So let's go. I'm amped for this. Let's go. The first ever South of the Border Brawl between these two. This is going to be crazy. Let's go. I hope you're ready for this one. Whoa. My dude. And his opponent, from Toledo, Ohio, weighing in at 220 pounds, Max Wolf. Well, Max Wolf is about to tear Black a whole new one. And I can't wait to see it. Given how low down Black has been, given all of the jacked up things Black has done, I can't wait to see him tear him a new one. But crazy enough, by that same token, I can see people siding with Black in this situation. I can see people siding with Black because maybe they feel that, yeah, maybe Mac should have, not been so worried about Black not being lost in the shuffle and just let Black do his thing. Maybe some people feel that way, and I can honestly see why. But these two obviously are both two different sides of the coin with two different agendas. Here we go. Our main event is underway. Let's get it on. South of the Border Brawl, you heard the rules. I'm not going to repeat them again. These three are obviously coming out here in their street clothes because this isn't about to be your traditional wrestling matchup, and the only way you win is you know what, I'm not going to say the rules again. No, I'm not about to do that trope again because this is a fight here, and the brawl part is definitely happening right now. That's counter there from Black. You both are familiar in jiu-jitsu. Oh, man. And that's probably what these two guys are going to be going for. Unless these two guys just trying to go ahead and knock each other out within the first couple of minutes of this matchup. Oh, that's thrown into the barricade there. Kind of stumbled his way into it. Ooh, kick over the top of the barricade. And this fight spilling over into the crowd. And here comes Max. He right to the rib. Now, I hope the referee is able to see him all the way up there, because I mean, he needs to be able to check for a knockout or a submission. I hope he's able to see. Look at, oh, goodness, what a shot with that chair. Vile stuff, man. I don't think this is going to be pretty. I don't think this is going to be a pretty one. This, you can say, this ain't going to be for the faint of heart or whatever. Oh, goodness. Black with a steel chair over and over and over again. Oh, man. It just shows the hatred between these two guys. I mean, no, you can tell these guys are just going for the knockout here. These two guys, they're just going for the jugular. They're going for each other's necks here. Oh, no, wait a second. Oh, my. Right to the head of Max with that trash can. And again. 2 times again. And Max is just stumbling back to his feet. And again, 3rd time in a row. With that trash can. How many more trash can shots in the head can this man take? Oh, my. Oh, goodness. How many shots can this man take? You don't just... The human head is not supposed to get hit with a trash can about 4 or 5 times. And then in addition to that, he was getting hit with a steel chair. Goodness, man. God, please. I didn't say there wasn't going to be a pretty one. I was at least correct in that estimate. Ooh, man, what a stiff shot there. I mean, you could tell you just feel that, just the intensity behind these shots. These two are just slugging it at each other here. Thrown right into the ring. He might be knocked out there. The referee got a good eye view of the situation. I guess he doesn't think that Max is knocked out, but Black got something devious in mind with that tape. Wait a second, Max brings up. Snap right to the table, goes Black. And wait a second, Max, the full. Oh, goodness. He caught him with the full move, but he stomped him right in his face. Oh my God. And now Max tearing apart the announce table, the top, the announce table cover is on the rib of Black. Oh, God, the Phoenix Splash. Rib first, man. Oh, and again. 2 Phoenix Splashes with the announce table cover on the rib. Goodness, man. You guys ain't playing games. Now, Matt got a baseball bat in hand. And the referee, apparently, Black is not knocked out. He's still going, and then shot in the head. Just shot in the head with the bat. Oh, and again. You guys got some hard heads. Don't give him that. It's either that or the referee. Oh, man. But these guys aren't even giving it time for the ref to check if he's knocked out. My goodness. Oh, goodness gracious. This is brutal. You guys are just tearing each other apart, and Max is busted open. All the abuse he's taking. And now look at this. Max is driving the knee into the head over and over. You can tell these two guys are just going for the knockout here. Black just on instinct rolls to the outside, but the problem is he can't really get too far as Max is hot on his heels. Oh, jeez. Face first right into the LED ring post in again. And the crowd here is booing. That's interesting. Like I said, some people, they actually side with Black in this situation. And looking at the crowd here in Mexico, sort of sides with Black here. I mean, you got half and half. It's not like half and half. Some people are cheering him. Some people are booing him out the building. And some people just aren't cheering Max at all. It's so split down the middle. That's what makes this whole thing oh, man. That would make this whole thing confusing. Neither guy is fully right or fully wrong, at least in the fans' eyes anyway. And now here we go, first submission attempt in this matchup. The arm triangle connect. Is this going to be it? Is Mac going to tap? I mean, given, and if these two guys are both, they're about to kill each other. And these two guys both have an elimination chamber match they got to compete in. And now, wait a second. Max now. Mac turning the ties, locking a submission of his own. The Boston Crab is locked in. Oh, man, and Black is busted open, too. Black is busted wide open, too, and I bet money the other guys in this, that are going to be competing in this Elimination Chamber match are loving this right now. Oh, goodness, this is viciousness at its finest. Someone's got to get the upper edge here. And when you know each other as well as these two guys know each other, how? Like, how are you going to be able to make this thing work? Oh, my. Oh, goodness gracious. Now call him up to his feet, trying to go for that jumping knee, get that mess out of here. Just to the midsection. Just to the midsection again. And look at that. Look at that. Black is now stomping out. It's going crazy on Mac Wolf. Now, I'm not surprised given the rough path these two have gone down. And given the personal comments Mac made earlier, look at this. It's viciousness. These two guys, talk about a lack of care for someone else's health and well-being. I've never seen someone get this personal between the two. He gets back up. Look at this. Oh, trying to go for the back elbow. Any of these shots can be a knockout shot, so both guys are trying to be careful. I mean, be careful when it comes to getting hit. And wait a second. Look at this. Look at that submission attempt from Max again. I think he called this the Max lock. It's been a minute since he used this, but he's using it here. And Black is able to fight out of that thing. Look at this. Oh! Good shot right there. Right to the head and again. Really just laying these shots in. Bare knuckle right to the head. You guys just don't care. I've never seen two guys that don't care before. This is it. And Max is still stirring there. I mean, the ref hasn't called it yet. We got a good eye on both competitors. Wait a second. Oh, what a shot with a bat, but the ref is out. The ref accidentally got caught in the crossfire. And now look at this. He got the single leg Boston Crab locked in. Single leg Boston Crab is locked in. And Max tapped, but we got no referee. This match should be over right now. And James Black should be the decisive winner of this match. But the ref was taken out at the inadvertent of Black's own hands here. And now Black is just livid at this point, going to work on Mac Wolf. Wow. Oh, right to the rim. And just beating him senseless with the bat now. Shot to the midsection. Oh, right over the top of the head again. Over the head again with the bat. Trying to go for something there. Nice counter there. Black with a counter. I mean, I'm sure that's biting Max. I'm sure that's biting Wolf hard that the ref was not awake for that. Form there from Black. And look at that. Trying to go for that diving savate kick. Didn't work. The counter there. I gotta give. I'm almost like kind of on the edge of my feet here because I know just one shot can end this thing. Maybe a heel kick. Maybe that. Oh, nope. He's back up. And I think that probably was just instinct there because I know Black feels like he got robbed the first time and he's not about to be accused of being falsely knocked out here. I mean, I got to admit, I kind of feel bad for Black in that kid. Oh! There was a springboard drop kick that really missed. That didn't really pay out well. Oh, look at that. Max is still bringing it. Max is still bringing it. But James is going to keep bringing it. This is a brawl at its finest. I know not really weapon heavy or whatever like some people like, but this, I mean, hey, it's a different style. These two are gonna fight this thing at their pace. Oh, that bat again! Oh, right to the top of the head, and the ref hasn't called it. The ref had not called it yet. Oh, trying to go for the Max now. That probably would have did it. Bell clap to the side of the head. Oh, that's counted there. Oh, drop kick to the back of the head. Drop kick to the back of the head. And look at that. Oh, and the ref called it. The ref called it. Max wins via knockout. Wow. I mean, what a fight these two had. Oh, gee. That was brutal. Full moon to the face. We felt every ounce of anguish, every ounce of frustration that these two were putting each other through here in this brawl, really. And both guys brought their A game. I mean, as you would expect. I mean, given how personal things was, there was a knockout shot right here. I mean, look at this, and I can see why. Just bam, just right there. And the fact that Mac kind of
here's your winner, Max Wolf.
Max Wolf was able to get the knockout, but you can argue this was a tainted victory. But is he going to win that Elimination Chamber? Find out at Conquer All. Be a boss, and I'll holla at you guys later.